Let's review all the paperwork that requires signatures. Let's start off with Infinity. The first page is called Applicant Acknowledgement of Policy Rating Features. Just have the client confirm the address on the form. Just tell them, go ahead and confirm the address, make sure the address is correct. Sign it, date it, and put the time. The second page says agreement to completely delete uninsured motorist. Tell the client that as of now, their policy does not offer the uninsured motorist coverage, but they could add it in the future if they want to. To sign it, date it, and to also write the time. Mileage information. Tell them that every company chooses a specific amount of miles that they use to determine the rate. It doesn't really affect them at all, but in this case, Infinity selected $14,000 to $14.99. Read whatever the form gives you. It's going to give you a specific mileage amount. To sign it, date it, and to write the time. The next one, it says acknowledgement that Infinity offers multiple programs. For now, I'll show you just a basic, quick liability explanation. Just tell them that as of now, there's two programs. One of them is called RSVP and the other one is special. Whichever one is highlighted or selected, tell them that that's the one that offers the lowest rate. It doesn't really affect them. That's just the one that they qualify for a better deal. Have them sign the form, date it, and also write the time. Acknowledgement by applicant. This form describes that all the information that they gave us, okay, such as address, date of birth, license, vehicle, that everything is accurate. So have them sign it, date it, and for them to write the time. Authorization to release total loss vehicles, power of attorney. Just let them know that in case of a vehicle of a claim, in case of a claim, they're authorizing Infinity to move the vehicle from one storage to another. So from one body shop to another body shop. They're just authorizing Infinity to move the car in case of a claim, in case of a total loss. So that's pretty much it with Infinity. Now, Infinity also has a form for electronic deduction. So just tell them that they're authorizing Infinity to deduct the monthly payments from their checking account. Of course, to sign it, date it, and also to write the time. Now, for the broker agreement. For the broker agreement, it's pretty simple. The first page, it says broker agreement. So tell them, look, this form is explaining a couple things. Number one, that your policy is active as of now. So your coverage is going to start as soon as you leave the office. If you make any changes to your policy, there's an $100 endorsement fee for adding a vehicle, driver, or changing coverages. If you make monthly payments in the office, there's an additional $10, which you could eliminate by making the payments through the mail, over the phone, or online, depending on the option that the company offers. Also, if you cancel the policy within the first 30 days, your initial payment is not refundable. So you got to make sure to emphasize that the initial payment is not refundable. The second one, it says broker fee disclosure form. Emphasize that this is also a reminder that if they cancel the policy, the initial payment is not refundable. Matter of fact, the initial payment is not refundable as of today. So if they leave, they come back, it's not refundable. Disclosure form, just review the coverages that they're getting, which they're going to be listed on this form, and just have them confirm the coverages, have them sign the form. There's actually the statement that they need a copy, that they need to write. They could either put, I have read, or I have read and understand the above. So just have them put the statement, signature, and date. Matter of fact, for the first page, the broker agreement, they need to do the same thing. Promissory to provide, you need to highlight the missing documents and have them sign it, have them put their name, the date. You actually need to put the policy number and your initials. And on the top of the form, you need to put the date as well. So just explain whatever is missing, either PTP for the registration, driver's license, proof of residency, whatever it is, you need to really give them the details, and you need to explain exactly what they're missing. Don't just have them sign it. The next form is a courtesy notice. Just explain that the monthly payment, in this case, let's say $76, is due January the 8th, 2019. So 2 days prior to today's date. So if today's the 10th, it's always going to be due on the 8th, unless it's a specific company that offers a specific due date. The next page, auto liability. Just explain to them that they're obtaining liability, that for now the policy does not offer comprehensive and collision. Have them sign it, copy the statement, I have read and understand the above. Named driver exclusion, you need to make sure that they write the excluded driver. So of course you need to check the application or the FSC to find out who was excluded. Have them write down the name of the excluded drivers. Have them sign it. In the middle portion of the page, they need to initial every single section. Copy the statement, sign it, and date it. And just review the following. Tell them that the named driver exclusion form is explaining that anybody that lives under the same address, anyone that has access to the vehicle, is not covered in case they drive a vehicle. So once again, anybody that lives under the same address is not covered if they drive the vehicle. Vehicle certification form, just emphasize that the policy is a personal use policy. It doesn't offer any commercial use such as deliveries. So tell them that it's a personal use, meaning from your house to work, from work back to your house. Have them sign it and date it, okay? And also in the bottom, current insurance cancellation, just in case if this applies. If we're canceling their previous policy with a different agency, just make sure to let them know that it's not our responsibility. If we are faxing or emailing something, we're doing it as a courtesy. They need to follow up with their previous insurance company for any cancellations or refunds. Then the last one, it's a privacy disclosure form. Technically, just let them know that all the information is confidential, just their initials and the date. And then the last one is just a policy summary. Okay, you're gonna read everything to the client, or have the client read it. This one, they really have to read it and they have to initial it. It's just a questionnaire. Okay, we just want to make sure that they were happy. We want to confirm all the information so there's no issues. So as soon as they leave understanding everything. It also allows you to emphasize on the $20 referral fee, and also it gives them an option of writing down a statement if they were satisfied with the service, or if they weren't, whatever they would want to share with us. This is a way of us understanding if they were happy, if we did our job or not. So that's pretty much the application, okay?